What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Today, I'm going to come at you with my pure zombie deck profile. Not running Eldlik or anything in this, just pure zombies. And I called it Doom Law because it's featuring one of my favorite cards, Dark Law, from my other deck that I made, which is the last video that I did on YouTube, which was Heroes. So, let me go over this deck real fast. I'll just get straight to the point and go over the card choices. First, Glow Up Bloom, we have two, pretty standard. A lot of these are just standard ratios. You know, you need two. 3, Unizombie, it's a starter card, you need 3 of this. You want to see it in your opening hand. Ash Blossom, it's a zombie, so Doom King's effect can actually trigger off of Ash Blossom. Even if your opponent tries to ash you while you have Doom King on the field, you can chain Doom King and either negate or you could banish a card they have. So this is definitely mandatory. 2, Mizuki, this is one of those cards that you kind of want at 3, but it's not a starter card, so you don't want to like open Mizuki instead of your Unizombie or instead of, I don't know, a Gozuki or something you want to start with. And speaking of that, a lot of people do run Gozuki at 2. I like to run it at 3 because, again, it does start your combos. You could just, you know, draw Zombie World, activate Zombie World, Gozuki, send Bloom, there you go, you have Doom King. So yeah, I like this card at 3. Some people run it at 2. And maybe Mizuki at 3, but I feel like it's just more consistent this way. And I'm a consistency whore, if you guys know me. 2, Spirit Master, this is really good with Swallow Slash. It makes it a 3-card pop, because when it's banished, it destroys another card on the field, and then you have to banish one with Swallow Slash. Also, if your opponent has Dark Law, this could be a very good Foolish. Just Foolish this and pop the Dark Law. 3, Solitaire. Again, a combo starter you want to see in your opening hand, so we have 3 of it. We talked about Gozuki already. Banshee, you have to have more than 1, and you don't want to run 3, it could be bricky, but 2 is definitely mandatory. And then your searchables, Fraulein and Jacobulin, both really good cards. This card is amazing for just like protecting all your little zombies. And Jacobulin is actually really insane. This card is honestly like a monster reborn every turn. And you can just take a monster from your opponent's graveyard, banish this, it comes back during the end phase. It's so good. This card can be really strong. It could be, you could look at it like a Call by the Grave or a Monster Reborn or whatever you want to do during your opponent's turn. And Doom King, you want to run 2 of these. Yeah, just a mandatory ratio. I can't imagine running 1, and 3 is a little bricky. Doom King is absolutely amazing. Just being able to negate things and being able to banish things with Zombie World, making everything a zombie. This card is insane. You can activate your own zombie effects, chain Doom King, banish. It's so good. And it doesn't target, so it gets out of a lot of things. Foolish is mandatory. 3, Zombie World is mandatory. Super Poly is absolutely mandatory for your Nether Soul Dragon. And then the Mass Change too, the spicy tech of this deck is having Dark Law. Dark Law Doom King is absolutely insane. There's actually a combo you could do with just Banshee and Mass Change 2. So you normal summon Banshee, activate Mass Change 2, and I guess you would have to have Doom King in your hand. But you could pitch the Doom King, and then you could make Dark Law, and then you could use Banshee effect to activate Zombie World directly from your deck, and then standby phase, Doom King comes back. So with these 3 cards, you have Doom King, Dark Law with Zombie World, which is a nice little combo. Twin Twisters, you need some form of back row removal. You can do it also with Swallow Slash, but it's nice to have another form, so I would definitely recommend this. You can also discard like a Mizuki or discard a Doom King, so it's really good. And then Rivalry is fantastic with Zombie World. They will be zombie locked. They become a zombie when they're summoned, and odds are they're not playing a zombie deck, and they can't play the game. So pretty much in a nutshell, if you want it in your opening hand, I pretty much run it at 3 in this deck. Other than that, I have 2, and then the searchables, I have 1 of. Moving on to the extra deck, there's some room for creativity here. 2 Dark Law, obviously for the Mass Change 2s. Nether Soul for the Super Polys. In case they're not running like a dark-based deck, you have these 2 targets, but a lot of times they will have dark monsters that you can just Super Poly off. Shooting Riser is meant for Hauki Fibrax. So you summon this, use its effect, summon Bloom from your deck. During the next turn, maybe Bloom's destroyed, sent to the grave, whatever. You get special Doom King. And also, you can synchro this during your opponent's turn. Make this, and this is a foolish when it's synchro summoned. So you could send a Mizuki, you could send a Glow Up Bloom. So it's a nice little combo there. Link Karibo you need for the Glow Up Bloom for the rank 1 play. You could run an Ema, but I feel like you're only going to make a Link 1 once. Because I feel like the other Glow Up's going to be sent to the grave like Unizombie or Gozuki or whatever it is. So I really don't feel like you need 2 Link 1s. But Anema's an option if you want. Sucker, I do like running at 2 because if I run 1, I really miss the second one because it's really good with Doom King because it gives you so much card advantage. Avendread is mandatory. Predaplan is mandatory with Super Poly. Unicorn, definitely a good Link 3 that I would recommend having just to be able to shuffle stuff back. And then Access Code is really, really good for OTKs. You can kind of get a big board by using like Gozuki effect or Mizuki effect or whatever it is. And you can have enough to link off for this. IP I would run, but because I don't have it, I just kind of put like Nightmare Cerebus. You could run IP, you could run Cerebus, you could run Phoenix, you could run Anema. You could run Borreload Savage Dragon if you want. You have some options, some flexibility you could choose. But I like IP a lot, so you can play with Unicorn on your opponent's turn. Also with Doom King, it's very strong. So yeah, I would run this, but because I don't have the dust for it right now, I'm just running Cerebus in its stead. So that's pretty much it for the pure zombie deck profile. I wouldn't really change anything about the main deck. I think it's pretty good. And like I said, the extra deck, you do have some room for creativity, but for what I have right now, I think this is what I'm happy with. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked the video, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe. I'll have a lot more Master Duel content coming out. I have some spicy variants of decks that I'm working on and some really, really hot unusual decks that'll be coming soon, so look forward to that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.